You know, I'm the sort of person that if I had to make the choice, I would choose a loaded Camry before I would buy the entry-level Lexus equivalent, which I believe would be about an ES300H in this case. But first, I want you to watch this. Yowzers, eh? That's $1 million worth of special effects right there, my friends, and we are just delighted about it. Now, a Camry, especially in the XLE trim, is practically a luxury car anyway, and perhaps lacking only the brand cachet of the Lexus. But consider that this one still comes in about $6,000 less than the ES300H, which is pretty much the equivalent of the Camry in size and configuration. The major points for our test Camry are, it's a hybrid, and it is powered by a 2.5-liter four-cylinder gasoline engine, which on its own can produce 176 horsepower and 163 pound-feet of torque. But as a hybrid, it also adds an electric motor component, branded by Toyota as their hybrid synergy drive system, which brings the combined output to a potential 208 horsepower. And of course, one of the things about electric power is that the torque comes on at essentially 0 RPM, putting the power to the wheels very quickly, especially when the sport mode of the Camry is activated. I'm not trying to imply that it's some sort of sports car here, by the way, it's not. But the vehicle provides ample power and a driving experience that won't leave the daily operator feeling let down. It comes up to speed promptly and deals with everyday demands admirably, whether on the highway or here on the streets of beautiful Edmonton. Incidentally, if you like local landmarks, that's the Butter Dome at the University of Alberta off to the left there. A bit of a tour of our fine town at no extra charge, my friends. But where the advantage lies with hybrid vehicles like this, of course, is with the increased fuel economy and savings at the pump over the life of the vehicle. Toyota states a combined consumption rating for the Camry hybrid of 5.2 liters per 100 kilometers in city and highway driving. Although I've gone just a wee bit over that. I think I ended up at about 6.0 after roughly 400 kilometers of mostly city driving. But it's been my observation that cold weather affects the mileage of hybrids by forcing the cars to use the gasoline engine more and work harder. Inside the 2018 XLE, you will find comfortable seating, decent headroom, and a dash layout where all the major controls are easy to find and easy to understand, and I like that. And a suite of new technology for 2018. Now you will notice here that a lot of these apps are grayed out as they aren't activated in this press car, but they could be. And regardless, you can see where they would be activated through the combination of touchscreen and interface buttons of the new OnTune 3.0 suite of technology. OnTune is apparently an open source Linux-based system for the communication module, and the 2018 Camry is the first vehicle to get this system. This particular Camry XLE also includes a comprehensive set of safety features, my favorite of which are blind spot monitors and rear cross traffic detection. That's becoming a must-have in my mind. I just really like that. And of course a backup camera, which will display an overhead bird's eye view of the car, which is also pretty gosh darn cool, don't you think? And while this is a less space age and futuristic feature, I really do enjoy on this Camry is the tire pressure monitor. It can be displayed as a little graphic on the cluster behind the steering wheel if you cycle through the sub-menus with the steering-mounted controls, and it shows the pressure in each individual tire. I like that so much better than lower-end systems that only alert you that there's a low tire somewhere, and then they make you get out and check each one until you find it. Sort of a little Easter egg hunt. Now, ultimately, there's not a whole lot to dislike in this all-new Camry hybrid, and they are calling it all-new. Toyota says the 2018 model shares almost no components with the previous generation. You could pick on the price, I suppose, because the XLE does come in a little higher than some of the competitive hybrids from Korea. And you could probably pick on the appearance, too. That's the one thing I hear people talk about when they talk about Camrys. And it's not so much that they think they're ugly, it's not ugly, depending on what you think of that big plastic grille. But a lot of people have described the appearance as boring. But that's in the eye of the beholder, yes? Anyway, check out the vehicle and see what you think. Our test vehicle here, which is a pretty complete package as it stands, and there's no options listed for this test vehicle. It's just a Camry XLE hybrid, and it comes with a sticker price of $42,832.50 Canadian. Thanks as always for watching our YouTube channel. Please feel free to subscribe. And of course, check out my website, wozeroff.com, for a bunch of other stuff that I enjoy. Thanks.